most of the time on location when I'm painting, I like to walk around and kind of get a feel for a spot and see what I'm feeling like the story is there, or where the real punch that I'm having about a particular piece exists on location. I'm in the Rio Grande Gorge a lot, and this just happens to be one spot that I adore, just because it's super dynamic. The way it's oriented, the light that goes on there means that I can play with a lot of temporal questions that I have artistically. Just in one location, I can be in the morning, I can look at one spot and there's a total shadow, contrast, high intensity thing going on, and in midday this totally changes the whole thing. But for me, there's a real important function that just being present with something simple and beautiful, relating simply and seeing what kind of inventiveness arises for other challenges.
For me, I really like the physicality of all this. I mean, there's so much paint and pink. It's a lot, and I just get to go. It's fun. It's like spackling or something. It's really satisfying. And then I can mix on the canvas, and there's a different kind of record of what's going on that I don't get to be aware of while I'm doing it, which is part of what I personally enjoy.
Sense of having to allow the things that are going on outside of the painting to be set down for a time in order to do a good painting. I paint sunrise, and I paint sunset, and I paint rivers, and they're landscape paintings, and I adore the landscape. It is a medicine for me, being on location with these dramatic and gigantic, atmospheric, geologic time frames, bajillions of years, water that's been running there forever, and how many different stories flow down that stream. All these things become apparent. Best laid plans just kind of fall apart when you really are faced with reality, and that's kind of the beauty, and actually something in that is really important for not getting stuck in one's own habituated ruts. The hurdles that you end up adapting to if I stay engaged on a particular day, there's a momentum that develops out of sort of overcoming the small things. I mean, art is supposed to sort of shake things up and help us find things new or remember something deep that mattered to us. The manner in which weather happens in New Mexico is cool because it's so packaged together because of whatever is going on atmospherically, and the fact that there's not a ton of humidity around. Where it's raining means that in summer you get this giant sort of uprising, and then in the winter it's more nebulous. It's obtuse and less specific in terms of how the weather is, and there's a sort of feeling of an entire collection of movement moving along, and then rain and snow and stuff falling down. In this particular piece, there's also this rhythm of shadow and light that I've been really big in here in Taos, and you can see across an entire landscape, and you get a really fun sense of rhythm just from how the shadows from clouds are falling on the land. All this sort of movement in the ground and the way these plants sort of build up and grow out of the ground and billow upward. I mean, the time scale is whatever, 30 or 50 or 100 years or whatever else for these little piñons and junipers and the sagebrush and all that, and this is a matter of hours. There's a similar movement sort of captured in a snapshot of time. One of the reasons about painting is because it's got this dynamism and yet a stillness, and all these things become apparent, that you just can't see without that sort of pause.